morning. March 8th, Thursday. Anything new? No. Anxiety? Very high. How do I make the high sign? Very high. It wasn't good to begin with, but then I just got a call from my mother's nurse, who is there every single day. Heidi has been coming to her house for months. Every single day. My mother has no idea who she is. I'm not taking these pills. I don't know what you're drugging me with. Get me home. I want to go home. Just crazy. So they had a call. She had to call me. And I'm just basically telling her the facts. You have dementia. You have dementia, Ma. That's all I can keep saying to you. If you know anything, if your mind can understand what dementia is, that's why this all seems crazy to you. And then I had to, as God is my witness, and she knows being a Christian, I would never say that and then lie. I said, as God is my witness, everything I'm saying to you is true. So all it does is raises my anxiety to a new level. So I have to go get on the treadmill. Because breathing, praying, tapping doesn't do a thing. People say meditate. I've tried meditation. I've tried meditation, guided meditation through YouTubes. Nope. This is a chemical firestorm in my brain. I only took one vitamin B today because I think the vitamin Bs are making things worse for me. I'm having less brain fog, but much more anxiety. So, I didn't vlog yesterday. I actually did vlog yesterday and just erased it because there was nothing new to say. There was nothing new to share. I'm sorry. I just felt very weird the entire day. Very weird. That is the only way I can describe it. Can't put it in better words than that. I just felt weird in my head. Never got the stroke head. Never, but anxiety was pretty bad until I got on the treadmill. So we'll see what today brings. My husband left at 4 o'clock this morning to go to work. I'm surprised I was able to doze back off until, I think I dozed back off till like 5:30, but I was up and awake all through the night, feeling wired. All night. Woke, fell asleep, woke, fell asleep, woke, fell asleep, just feeling very wired, and I'm like, what is causing this? This is when I should be, your melatonin, your natural melatonin is what relaxes you and calms you, and your cortisol goes to the lowest level during these hours, and that's why you're able to sleep. Why is mine backwards? So, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, On a positive note, listening to my teaching, my preaching, my whatever this morning in my devotionals, and something they said is, do you have anyone you're I forgot the term he used, but reeling in somebody, a new believer? Are you, first of all, when was the last time you witnessed to somebody and brought somebody to Christ? I know that being chronically ill kind of makes it difficult, but you know what? I've actually done it online. I've led people to Christ online. Recently, no. But my stepmother was the last person that I led to Christ. But I got a card in the mail yesterday from a young woman. She's about my daughter, one of my daughter's ages. She's probably 30. I don't know. Doesn't matter. She was a nurse that I worked with when I was working in the hospital. Get this card. When I worked with her, she was a single woman, lived alone. really struggling with her belief system and her relationship with God. And so I was always encouraging her. Well, I get this card last night. She's a mother of 2 now. She had just given birth to her second child in December. Her first is 2.5 years old. She lives very close to me, married, clearly, and they both go to my daughter's church, and he just got saved this past spring, so almost a year now, and she just shared all this. It made me feel good. That I know that I made an impact on someone, so we're going to try to get together at some point. I sent her a card back congratulating, a baby congratulatory card, and then I wrote in it, a long note also, and said, here's my phone number, give me a call, I'd love to get back together with you. Anyway, where did that rant come from? Oh, so are you reeling anyone in? Are you sharing your belief with anyone? Are you, leading anyone to Christ? Because if there's nothing else we can do but sit on the couch or bed, we should try to do that. Especially with the ones we love. Especially with the people you know that you have contact with. So, my anxiety is ridiculous. It makes you almost feel crazy. Probably I'm crazy. Anyway, I'm going to let you go, and I'll hopefully pop in later. Probably should take a shower, but may hold it off for another day. Who knows? Just quick coming in. It's hitting me again really bad. I went on the treadmill, and while on the treadmill, I almost fell off. It felt like all of a sudden the whole treadmill just did that, jerked. And then the dizziness just came on like a flood. So I'm just documenting it. I have no idea what brings it on, but I'm there again. Having a very hard time. A very, very hard time. Hi. Well, my head lifted a little bit. I'm not comatose anymore, but boy, I was pretty comatose earlier. I'm sorry. I just document it because I want to see for myself how bad my head can get. Still got a lot of mail debarkment if I move too much. I've been on the phone a lot today, trying to get some bills switched over, and my mother's bills switched over into my name and mailed to me. And then I had a long conversation with my sister in regards to my mom because of this morning's episode. My husband, I mentioned that he left early at 4 o'clock this morning, so he's home now and he's taking a nap. And when he gets up, I think we're going to go and install this then. That's what the camera looks like. And there's the website if anyone ever is interested in checking it out themselves. But I have to stop at the store. My mother needs, I know, shocker, my mother needs some things. And then I have to, because we're going to wait till tomorrow, but then I said you'd have to, leave work. You wouldn't be able to work tomorrow because bingo was at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and breaks up the day. I said, so after your nap, why don't we just go and get this done? Go to the store and go over there and take her for a walk downstairs. While we're walking downstairs, you can be installing it all. Just having one of those days. That if I hadn't been busy on the phone with so many people and stuff, I'd be crying. I'd be crying. Somebody else said it on their vlog yesterday. Watching it today, I was like, oh yeah, I've said that so many times. I'm just done. I don't want to do this anymore. I say that so much to the Lord. I don't want to do this anymore. If there's any way you can make it stop by either taking me home or healing me, don't want to do it anymore. Because the fight seems endless. The battle just doesn't seem like there's a solution. You know. Somebody had texted me the other day, somebody who had watched my vlog and texted me this information on this brand new thing. I didn't even look. Something that cures Lyme. There's no cure. There's no cure. So I'm battling not crying because that's all I want to do right now is I just want to cry. But it doesn't do me. It doesn't do me any good. I mean, on the treadmill and honest to God, it was like all of a sudden it felt like somebody had just shoved the treadmill. I went like this. I grabbed on as if the whole room had moved. But it's all in my brain. That's my brain doing that. And then of course the anxiety rises up because, hello, you can't have that happen and not freak out. I'm getting lines in my face down here that are so deep. I notice it when I watch the videos. I did not have those lines a year ago. Just a year ago, those lines weren't there. And now they're just getting really deep, and it's from me making grimacing faces, I'm sure. I'm gonna end up with deep lines all through my face at my age because of this sickness. I have a friend who's going through chemo right now, and she's lost all her hair. And she's in 100% better spirits than I am. because she sees an end to this. She sees an end to what's happening with her. She believes that her cancer's going to be killed and her hair will grow back and life will go on. I just feel like every single day I have to do this again. I have to do this all over again. And I am grateful that I can get out and do what I do. It's not, wow, I may as well just cry. I may as well just let it out, right? Because fighting is torture. But it's not enough. I'm sorry, it's not enough. It's not enough to just exist. It's like my mom. She's just existing. She has no purpose. There's no purpose in her life at all. I'm sorry, there's none. None. She eats, she relieves herself, and she sleeps. That's it. That's her life. She has no purpose. She has no interest. I'm not far from being her in a lot of ways. So I'm just having a really hard day today again, because my head's really woozy and dizzy. And I don't have anything to look forward to, which makes it even harder. Because most people have things that they've got planned, that they're going to be doing. The weekend's coming up. And weekends are, for me, are just like every other day of the week. There's, as we all say, Groundhog Day. It's not anything different. I'd like to have my granddaughter to come over this weekend. It's her turn. But I can't even get excited about that. Sorry, I'm giving in. So much for I haven't cried in a long time. I'm exhausted too. I'm exhausted from the crap sleep. I don't even know what you call what I do all night long. I don't even know what that's called. I have insomnia so bad. And I just want to get off this freaking merry-go-round. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm sorry. It's just a bad day. A real bad day. Never have a good day. But I guess some days are worse than others, right? So, hopefully when my husband wakes up, we can get this done without my mother knowing too much about it. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. That's all I'm giving. I'm not giving it anymore. I'm not going to do this. Tonight's my last night at 5 milligrams, or 0.5 milligrams of the LDN. And tomorrow I'll be on 0.75 for 2 weeks. I need to talk to the nurse practitioner and ask her, so once I'm on the therapeutic, whatever that, what dose are you looking, what dose are we going for? And once I get to that dose, how long do you stay on it before you say, if nothing, you know, if you don't see any drastic changes, how long do you stay on it before you just say, okay, enough of that? You know, how long, I don't know. I don't know anyone who's on LDN. Guess I should Google LDN, or maybe go on YouTube and look for people who are on. That's what I'll do. I'm going to look for other people who are on LDN. Because I don't know anyone. Well, okay. Apologize for the crying. I really didn't want to go there, but I guess the whole thing with my mom and just being on the phone with my sister for so long, talking about my mom and the situation with her, and just knowing that it's just going to get worse and worse and worse to the point that she doesn't even know who I am, and thinking about her life and the parallel between her life and my life. It's like different circumstances, but same outcome. See you later. Hi. Just gonna come in really quick and say goodnight. I don't have anything to say other than we just got home after 2.5 hours of trying to hook up the easy breezy security system, monitoring system. It had nothing to do with that. It was the Wi-Fi. Could not get Wi-Fi to connect in my mother's apartment. Verizon was having a problem, and after 2.5 hours we said, crap on it, we'll try again tomorrow. We did go to the grocery store. I got through that. I got through this, and now I'm done. I'm done. Sorry about the crying and carrying on earlier. It's just what happens, but never know. Never know what the next second's gonna bring, other than, well, I do know. I can pretty much count it's gonna be crap. That's the sad part about it. Anyway, my favorite saying. I'm going to let you go. I don't think I'm going to vlog very much anymore. Unless some big, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I guess I should pray about it. Just don't see the point of this vlogging. Other than for my own satisfaction. No, that's not. For my, like it's like a personal diary. I don't know. I just don't know if I should keep doing this. And if I do, I certainly am not going to do it every day, like I had said before. Because it's the same thing every day. And I don't want to do that. So God bless. Lord willing, we will do it again at some point. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. Never know what the day is going to bring. But I've got my hummus. Got my pretzel sticks. I'm going to chow down. He had a little teeny sandwich about this big at my mother's. So, I'm going to finish up filling up my gullet. And watch a little TV and then play the toss and turn and let's see if we can sleep at all and fight anxiety all night long game. Bye.